what does it take to be a customs broker? Because, you know, a lot of people fall into the industry not really understanding what a magnificent career it is. And not only as a customs broker, but there are many other career opportunities in the industry.
Oh, the industry there are.
And it employs, I think the statistics are 1 in 5 people globally.
Yep.
Yet we all know about being a lawyer or a doctor or an accountant, but no one really seems to understand the career opportunities in the logistics industry.
Okay, yeah, no, that's very true. So a customs broker, because that's what you initially asked me about, the key criteria is strong attention to detail. And in training someone, it's not school, boys and girls. You need to know it all. And if you don't know it, you need to know where to go to find it out.
Yeah.
Because if you get something wrong, you can lose your own licence, which is your income. You can put your company out of business. You can put the importer or exporter out of business. You can impact the economy. You can impact our environment. We can do bad things if we get it wrong.
Absolutely. We've been letting in things like goods with asbestos on them, which is, you know,
well, there's
not great for your health.
Years ago, there was a problem in the Northern Territory with their rivers and streams being full of this noxious imported weed, and Quarantine tracked it down because customs brokers do customs and quarantine and just about every other regulator under the sun. In fact, I think we're responsible for global warming, but that's another story.
Well, the truth is there's, I think, 30 government divisions that have some sort of
involvement with
requirement at the border that is managed, of course, through the Customs Department, who's also the collector of duties and taxes. Yeah.
And so what happened with this weed was that someone smuggled it in. So it wasn't even and you know, that's just as critical to get through to people that they shouldn't smuggle. There are implications for it. Yeah. And in this particular case, this lovely little bush grew on his balcony for years and years and years and looked lovely, and then he died. And the relatives came and just kicked it off the balcony into the grass.
So it finished up in all the waterways, did it?
Finished in all the waterways, and they still can't get rid of it, and it's been decades. And that sort of thing happens all the time. We saw the horse diseases going around. We see so much. You know, we have our regulations and legislation are there for a purpose, and they need to be obeyed, and that's whether we agree or not. Goodness knows how many times I've said to people, I didn't make the law. No, I just need to follow it.
Yeah, and as you said, it's protecting the community or the revenue.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and to me, and I think because I was trained in customs in the days when protection of the community was the most important thing, that is still the most important thing to me. Yeah, even though as a consultant, I work enormously in saving customs duty, in GST, and all of that, where there's a monetary saving for the client. You're always looking at it in terms of, but is this bad for our country? And you have to, because that's part of it.